Hi, I'm Carl with Apt, and in this video we're going to give you a closer look at the Samsung Q60T series, which is the starting point for their QLED lineup this year. This is going to give people looking for a TV with quantum dot technology a nice option at a lower price point, and you can check out all of our current pricing at the link in the description below. I'll start off with the design. One of the things that Samsung was really emphasizing this year at CES was minimal bezels, and they've definitely delivered on that here. It's extremely thin, and there's only a small black border around the picture. It is plastic though, so while it doesn't feel cheap, it obviously doesn't feel as solid as metal. The pedestal's also made from plastic and comes in the form of two wide set feet. On the 55-inch model we're looking at right here, they're about 40 inches apart at their widest point. As far as inputs go, with this one you get 3 HDMIs, with number 2 having an enhanced audio return channel, 2 USBs, a composite, RS-232C, antenna hookup, and Ethernet. There's also an optical audio output along with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi for your wireless connections. And although the HDMIs aren't 2.1, they do allow for auto low latency mode, but not variable refresh rates, so something that gamers will want to keep in mind. Moving on, let's talk about the operating system. The layout's very similar to what we've seen in the past, and it's nice. It's easy to find your favorite apps and settings, and there's even a large supply of content to choose from below the main list of your favorites, which was nice to see too, but I found it to be a little laggy moving from app to app. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable. It's almost like there's too much information trying to be shown on the screen at a time for those individual apps as you scroll across them, so the TV takes an extra moment to kind of process it. This slight delay may decrease based on your internet speed though, so your experience might be slightly different than ours. Sound was decent too. Generally on TVs like this, you're going to get a 2-channel 20-watt system, so you can really only expect so much from it, but it did sound okay. There's not a ton of bass, but dialogue was pretty easy to hear, but as I mentioned in almost all these videos, adding a soundbar does go a long way. The picture is really what the Q60T does best. Colors looked very good, as they should with quantum dots, and not overly saturated. Black levels were good too, very uniform, and it looked good in the dark as well as when we had the room lit up. Viewing angles were okay. You obviously get the best image when you're sitting right in front, but as long as you stay within about 20 degrees of center, it's not that bad. Moving outside of that, you'll notice a drop-off in brightness and color quality, but there wasn't really any noticeable light bleed around the screen, which was a good thing to see. Motion was terrific on the Q60T too. It's a native 60 Hz panel, but it performed very well. I turned the auto motion enhancements off and was happy with how things looked, but you do have settings you can adjust if you like a smoother picture, or you can set it to auto and kind of let the TV do the processing for you. And input lag times were excellent as well. We were seeing sub 9 millisecond lag times on 1080p at 60 Hz. It does have auto low latency mode too, but not having variable refresh rates may turn some gamers off to this one. The Q60T is going to be a great TV for someone looking to get into more color volume in their picture at a more reasonable price point. Plus, it looks good in a dark or bright room. The picture quality is very nice, motion looked great, and the Tizen operating system is easy to understand and use, although it's a little laggy. What do you think? Is the Q60T a TV you'd get for your home theater? Make sure you let us know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.